Hi, I'm Dr. Marcus Chacos, chiropractor, wellness specialist, author of the life-changing book, The Arthritis Solution, and founder of the Natural Treatment of Arthritis Institute. This is my promotional video on The Arthritis Solution, a book that I have written that demonstrates the proven strategies to prevent, manage, and reduce the pain of arthritis naturally. I've launched this book just recently, and I'm providing this video so that you can know about this book and avail yourself to the wonderful healing potential in this book for arthritis sufferers. I've made it available on Amazon.com, in the Kindle store, and the benefit of this process is making it widely accessible to as many people as possible who suffer arthritis needlessly and are looking for a solution, for people who no longer want to put up with the pain, the soreness, the aching, and who want to recapture their health and quality of life and regain their freedom, their mobility, their independence, and do those things they've always done and wanted to do have always done in the past and want to do again. So I've made this for you because I'm dedicated to the process of helping people heal, understand, and find a solution for arthritis. I'm going to overview the book here for you so you can know what it is that you're going to get with this book and understand what is covered in detail in this book. And to do that, I'm going to provide you here an overview of the table of contents, but very briefly, because you can obviously go to Amazon.com, or the website will detail in a moment to find out more information. But suffice to say, what I'm covering in this book is a profound revelation on information in respect to arthritis, because there is a need for new information on arthritis, and I detail this in a chapter specifically within the book, because we are stuck with a model, a paradigm, a view of arthritis that says once you have arthritis, you've got it for life, you've got to live with it, the pain is going to deteriorate over time, and you take your pain-killing medication or anti-inflammatory for the rest of your life, and that's all there is. Well, this is simply not the case. The fact is, there is something you can do, and science and clinical evidence demonstrates and proves that the body can and does heal, and that there is an arthritis solution. The book also provides a chapter on the pain that drove me. Why has this book come about? Why has my dedication and research into arthritis produced this body of work? And that is because I've lived with understanding what arthritis is. My father was riddled with arthritis. He was in perpetual pain. It robbed him of his life, of his independence, of his freedom. And as a healthcare practitioner, I was powerless to do things without a different view of arthritis, without more solutions and options. So it caused me to start my journey of 1,000 miles, to look for a solution, an arthritis solution, to find a way to help people to recapture and regain their health. And this information is the byproduct of that research, of that journey. And it's a turning point for you, for people suffering with arthritis, because it dispels the arthritis myth. It dispels that myth that says there is nothing you can do. Once you've got arthritis, you've got to live with the pain. It dispels that as illusion and creates a new paradigm, and a paradigm that says the body can and does heal, that there is a solution to the pain, to the stiffness, to the soreness, to the limited motion that comes from that, and to the way that it impacts your life and the lives of the people that you care for. The new health paradigm says there is something that gets in the way of healing, and when you remove that the body can and does heal, that the miracle of healing takes place. And I show you that path within this book. But we don't stop there. We don't just make it an ideas book, a philosophy book. We get in and tell you, well, what is arthritis, so that you can have a deep understanding, an understanding of arthritis, so that you can know the different forms of arthritis that exist, what they present like, the symptoms they have, and how you can understand them and make an accurate diagnosis in respect to that, and work with practitioners for a solution for your arthritis now and into the future. Armed with that information, we then go deeper into defining and distinguishing the differences between conventional and natural approaches to arthritis. The conventional approach has generally said, if you've got arthritis, you've got to live with it. But we can help. We can provide some comfort and relief by giving you anti-inflammatory medication or pain-killing medication. But the problem with that is that's something you've got to do now and for a long time into the future, until the body breaks down further, leaving you with a surgical option, a knee replacement, a hip replacement, a fusion of the spine. Well, these are not solutions. These are temporary fixes until you can no longer bear the pain of the temporary fix. Well, in this chapter I detail the natural approaches to arthritis, the proven, the scientific, the clinically validated approaches that enable you to improve your health, to find your mobility, to restore integrity to the healing mechanism of your body, and recapture your health, your independence, and your quality of life. And we provide a whole host of different natural therapies approaches that are able to achieve that with you and for you. And then once we've given you that, we go even deeper in part 4 of the book and provide the 7 principles of the lifestyle transformational paradigm. This chapter may very well be the accumulation of 18 years of my research consolidated down to a principle of life-changing approach to care. I detail step by step what every practitioner needs to do, in fact must do, if they are going to cause a transformation in health of a person's quality of life. And within that process, I detail what separates the Arthritis Solution from other arthritis treatments so that you can know that there is a method that enables you to prevent, manage, and alleviate the pain, recapturing your health and quality of life when you suffer from arthritis. I provide some details about myself. I give all the research in the references chapter so that you can know that this is a completely scientific, proven, and clinical approach to arthritis that is going to give you some substantial results. And about myself, well, my background is, yes, I am a chiropractor, but more than a chiropractor, I have also studied in a wider range of fields to bring this information together. As I said, it was an 18-year journey. It's initiated from a pain of seeing my father suffer, what I hoped was going to be needlessly. And it drove me to study, to expand my perspective and bring together and collect this information into a proven system of treatment. And my background, as I said, chiropractic. I also have a grad dip in clinical nutrition. I have studied with homeopathy and herbalism and nutritional medicine. I've lectured and tutored in psychology and metaphysical sciences. I have a master's degree in sports chiropractic medicine. And this enables me to look at the physical, physiological, biochemical, and even emotional factors associated with a condition. And I have applied that with the scientific training that I've had to understanding arthritis and finding ways to manage and treat arthritis so that you can benefit. And this has been 18 years in the making, and I'm ready to make this available to you. And people are already saying that this book has been life-changing. And I've certainly noticed that with my clients, I could also add 100 reviews from my clients over the years that I've worked with in practice, because I've been in practice for 18 years and I continue to be in practice working on this very element right here, right now in my life. So that is my dedication to you. But the reviews are showing, and I've only just launched this book, that there's a great satisfaction that one reader has said, a must read, an excellent book that offers a holistic alternative, providing hope rather than a dead end. And that's true. Another reader said, this is an excellent and informative read. This was the best book I've read on arthritis so far, and that gratifies me to hear that, because I believe it is a powerful book, and I believe what we have to offer here is life-changing and health-changing. And I'd love for you to gain access to that book. So the Arthritis Solution, the proven strategy to prevent, manage, and reduce the pain of arthritis, is now available on Amazon as a Kindle book. You don't have to have a Kindle though to download this. If you purchase it online, you still have the option of saying Amazon says, do you have a Kindle? And you say no. And it actually just simply puts a browser on your computer, and it's free. The browser is free. You can read the book online or print it off as a printed copy. So this is accessible and available to everybody, even though it's online. And so, if you would like, the way to gain access to this information is very simple. For more information, contact or go to the website of the Natural Treatment of Arthritis Institute, which is www.natural-treatment-of-arthritis-institute.com.au, which is on your screen. Or you can simply put Natural Treatment of Arthritis Institute into a Google search, it'll come up. If you need more information, info@thenaturaltreatmentofarthritis-institute.com, and we'll answer your questions as we can. Or alternatively, simply buy the book at amazon.com by typing the Arthritis Solution into the search bar that you see there at the bottom of your image, and that will come up. This, as I said, has been my life's work, and I'm dedicated to helping people with arthritis. I look forward to serving you. This book is there available for you and is transformational. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that I get the opportunity to serve you, and I wish you every success on your health journey. This is Dr. Marcus Chacos for the Natural Treatment of Arthritis Institute.